Sell to millions of people online with Shopify's social media and marketplace integrations.
ID. Two arguments always go into. We need two parameters here. So param 1 will just be the option, or you could also call it text, whatever. And the param 2 will be the link ID. So we have option and link ID.
Options and link ID. Scripts. Hi guys! Can you say hi to your friend? Can you subscribe? I love you, James. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Thank you, my friend. Hello? Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I'm learning programming, basic programming.
Two arguments always go into this one, and we're going to do it just like we did with page number. So we'll say option of option number equals our option text, so our first argument.
Option number. Time to code, great game. Yes, my friend. Option number. There is no option number. There is no option number. What? What are you coding? Option number, but there is no option number.
Do the same for option.
Because underscore option. I'm making my own game, Oh no. I want to make my own game, my friend. This is my game, look. First video game you ever played. Nintendo, my friend. Nintendo game. Option number. Where is option number? There is no option number. Oh, okay, here is the option number. Okay, here is the option number.
Link ID of option number.
Option link ID. Option link ID. Just write option. Just write everything he writes. Option number. Just write everything he writes, my friend. So, just copy everything. Very cool, very swag. Thank you, my friend.
ID, and then we're going to add to option number. Exactly how we did with the
option number plus. I don't even know what this means. It is very hard, my friend. Programming is very hard. Programming is not easy, my dear friend. Oh no. What? What? Option. I tried coding before, very hard. Yes, it's very hard, my friend.
Page number. We're obviously not using these yet, but I'll just go ahead and show you what it looks like if we were to use it in game text. So if our NPC1 was asking a question,
Game text. Game text. So if NPC was asking questions,
in the end, we could add script option, and for our first argument, we could have our first response. So you can just say, yeah, I love video games. And then we would put in the ID that we want to go to, so the next text box that we immediately want to link to. So we could call that NPC1, and then we'll say yes. And then we could just have a nah option. We could say NPC1 no. Then we just need to create these separately. And normally if they're branching dialogue, I will put them directly under and have them out from where the dialogue begins.
SCR option. Option ID. Okay. For example, SCR option, maybe SCR option. Is everything fate? Is everything fate? Oh, no. It should be here. Just cut. Cut and paste. Is everything fade? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And this is option. Option and ID is ID is what? NPC1 yes. NPC1 yes. I don't know if it works. Fate, I like it, my friend. It seems by this way, and then copy and paste. No. No, you should work hard. No. It's not. It's not. NPC, no. Does this work?
So this is where I would put the case for NPC yes and no.
Case NPC1 yes. Okay. Break. Okay. Break case. It's hard, my friend. Case. Case. In this case, copy and paste here. Paste here, no.
like this. And then we can put whatever text we want the response to be in here. And we'll just have them freak out if you say yes, and freak out.
SRL text. Okay. In this case, say very cool, very swag. I like it. Very cool, very swag. I like it. And in this case, you have to work hard. Have to work hard. There's no fate. Say no.
Even more if you say no. So that's kind of how this would work out. Might take a little bit of getting used to, but for me it works pretty well. So anyways, we haven't programmed any of this stuff to actually happen yet. This is just what it will look like implementing it once we're done. So now let's get back over to the programming side, back into our text box. So what we want to do is we want...
Basic programming, my dear friend. He doesn't test, he should test. But no, it's not this. SAR text. SAR text. Just done 100 on stream play Elden Ring. You should subscribe, my friend. I don't have money to buy Elden Ring. I have no money. What? It doesn't work. What's wrong with it? I don't think there. What's wrong with this text? God text expected. What? I don't know what's wrong. Oh, this is very wrong. It doesn't. Is everything fate? Oh, is everything fate? Options.
Too, but for me it works pretty well. So anyways, we haven't programmed any of this stuff to actually happen yet. This is just what it will look like implementing it once we're done. So now let's get back over to the programming side, back into our text
Programming side.
box. So what we want to do is we want the options to show up once we're at the end of our text box and we're on the last page and it's fully typed out. We want to be able to scroll through them, and then we want to be able to click on one of them and it to take us to whatever the appropriate response is. So first, let's just get the visuals on screen. So back into our draw event, I'm going to close a bunch of this stuff. Okay, so we want to put it about here, right around where we're actually drawing the text box. So let's add this and call it options. Now, like we said, we want...
Before drawing text, before draw text, options. How do you use? Oh, shit. Does it use this like it? What?
We want our options to pop up once we're on the last page of our dialogue, and that page has already filled out with all of its text. So that means we should only run this code if our draw char is equal to our text length page and our current page. Page is equal to page number -1, which means we're on.
To everybody, James K. White.
On the final page, I already explained why this is -1. So yeah, now we can do all whatever this one's going to be, if those circumstances are true. So the way I do this in Rosa Starcross is once the text is done playing, just a few more boxes show up above it with all of your options in them. So I'm going to set up a loop really quick with some variables that I sort of mess around with their values that I like for the font that I have, the background that I have, all that stuff. This is getting into the territory where you are going to have to start kind of experimenting with your own values and stuff. If you're following this pretty closely, what I have will probably work out pretty well. Well for you, but I'll explain what all of it is so you're well equipped to try things out yourself and mess around with values. Okay, so I've set up my loop.
What?
Variable off space.
What's going on here?
If you're following this pretty closely, what I have will probably work out pretty well for you, but I'll explain what all of it is so you're well equipped to try things out yourself and mess around with values. Okay, so I've
What draw options? You just add a lot of things at 1 second. That's too quick for me. You just add everything just at one draw options. I have to draw the options. Yeah. Good morning. Good Mother's Day video. I hope it goes viral. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Var op space. Op space equals 50. Options. Show the options. Space. And board. 4. Border equals 4. 4 up. Because 0, option number. Option number. Plus. My friend James KGY, James White is live. So swag. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Thank you, dear friend. Thank you.
Set up my loop. This local variable off space for the vertical distance between
Up space.
the options.
Between the options. Between the options. Up space.
And then our op border is similar to what our border variable is going to do, which is just making sure that the text is not completely pressed up against the walls of our new little boxes. And then this is just a regular for loop, looping through all the options. I called this local variable op for options, and it's looping through up to our option number. So first we want to draw the little box for the text to go over. So we'll say the option box. And because our
Option box. What will James release his game on Steam? We must subscribe to find out, yeah. Maybe I will go get a Kickstarter. Yeah. Kickstart. Kickstarter. So people can get yeah. I should turn my game into Kickstarter, my friend. So to get some donations. Yeah, very good, very swag. Oh, he got a lot of money. Game. Fundraise, to raise fund, my friend. Raise fund as reward. Raise fund, my dear friend, in Kickstarter, just like these people. Okay, let's just
responses could be any length. So this could be yeah, or it could be yeah. I love video games. Because they can change horizontally like this, like they can get wider, we want to dynamically find that. And that's pretty easy to do. So let's make a new local variable. I'm going to call this var underscore o underscore w for option
what?
and width.
OW option with O underscore O underscore O underscore with what? Option with.
And we can set that to string width. Now this will return the width in pixels.
String with. Make a realistic James White simulator, yeah.
That our string is. The string that we are going to be measuring is the option that we're looping through. So we will say option, OP, So on the first loop,
option OP. Oh.
when option is 0, we'll be getting the string width of option 0. So we want the width to be that size, but we also, like I said, don't want it touching. So we need to add the borders back in on the left and the right. So that would just be plus our op board times 2. So now we can just draw a little box there. So let's do a draw sprite extended, and it's going to be very...
I should make my face here so you guys can see clearly. Very swag, my friend. Draw sprite. Extended.
Very similar to what we do down here. So we're going to use our text box sprite. So text be SBR. We can use that same...
Text BSBR.
Text box image there. And now
X and Y. How about X? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, my friend. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Now that we're going to be using these X and Y coordinates as
How you finish so quick?
we can use that same text box image there. And now that we're going to be using these X and Y coordinates as references again, that'll be 3 different places we're going to be using it. And we're going to be using it again at some point. So it's probably best to actually store these in some local variables, I think. So first, I'm actually going to take this whole section, this whole options section, and put it in between here. We're going to put it right after we're drawing the background for the main big box. So I'm going to Control X to cut this.
What?
And then I'm going to paste it in this space down here.
What? Come on, you told me to remove it. Control X. Put it here, right? Under this.
And under our draw the text box, I'm going to create some new local variables. So I'm going to call this var underscore text b x, and we will
Underscore text. Did you get your mother a gift? Yes. Some grapes to eat, my friend. Grapes. Draw the text box var under text b underscore. His variable all this very similar name, yeah. His variables all the similar name. It's very confusing. All of his names are similar, yeah. Very, I can't tell much difference, yeah. All the names are similar. It's very easy to get confused. All the names are similar. Var underscore text. B underscore, yeah, it's very similar. Very similar. Text B underscore X. Text B underscore X. Yeah, very similar. It's very confusing.
Set that equal to this right here.
Whoa. His variable name is very, yeah, it's almost the same. Yeah, it's easy to get confused.
And I'm going to say var underscore text b y, and that will just equal our text box y. Let's plug those back in where they need to go. So first, the back of the text box here, change this, and we had it down.
What? Oh no.
Here, now remember we want to keep this plus border, so let's just replace the part that we have set up here, and we'll do the same with the y, and that will just equal our...
Harlan, very confusing.
Let's plug those back in where they need to go. So first, the back of the text box here, change this, and we had it down here. Now remember we want to keep this plus border, so let's just replace
Draw the text.
the part that we have set.
Okay. Draw the text. Very confusing, yeah.
That up here, and we'll do the same with the
Plus border.
text box y. Just replace the text box y as you see down here. Remember to keep that border. That way we're also just making sure we don't have lines of code that are like a mile off the screen. So we want to use these again with our new options. So again, we're drawing the option box, the little background. starting with our x value here, we're using this new text box x local variable, but I actually want to scoot it over a little bit because ultimately I want to put an arrow next to the selected option, so I want to have a little bit of space. I don't want it to line up completely flush. So basically, I don't want my options to line up this way. I kind of want them to be off a little bit, so I can put a little marker here. That's kind of what I like. At this point, you can do it however you want to do. Just know that that's why I'm doing some of this stuff like this. So I'm going to...
This is what he wants to the option. That this is the most important part. This is the most important part is here underscore x. Here is the most important part.
I'm going to scoot it over 16 pixels, and that's what I like.
Okay, what's that?
Then we're going to set our new y to the text be y, and because our options are showing up on top of the text box, we want to make sure we draw them in the right order, and we draw them spaced out from each other. So the initial place we're going to draw the box, we're going to subtract our option space times our option number.
Oh, that's very hard. That's very confusing. Which is a number, but hey, add this, add that, add this, add that, make it seems very
Out from each other. So the
difficult.
initial place we're going to draw the box.
It's just a number here.
Subtract our
Subtract.
option space.
Subtract, minus, put space, and it's still a number.
Times our option number. So times our option.
Times option number, okay. It's still a number. Times option number. Yeah, all of these things are numbers actually, yeah. Numbers, text box. But use these characters seems very, yeah, it's just y. This a lot, just equals to y. Yeah, just equal to this y. Real. Yeah, and we have to set the x scale and y scale. Yeah. A lot of things, my friend.
Number. So for example, something like this, if we were to have three options, we're taking our y coordinate that we would normally be drawing the text box, and then we're starting by subtracting the option space, so 15 pixels times the number of options we have. So we're starting minus 15, minus 15, minus 15. We're starting here, and then we're going to start drawing them back down. That way it shows up in the order that we choose to write the options in. So we're starting from here, and then we want to space them back out going downwards. So then we're going to add...
Yeah, I still have to add, come on. Minus and this times, and still have to plus.
And we're going to multiply that times...
What? It's just the y you make so difficult. Minus times option number and plus of space. Plus of space, come on. Plus of space. And times, oh my god. It's make it so difficult.
The loop that we're on. So in the first loop, where off is equal to 0. So then we're going to add option space, and we're going to multiply that times the loop that we're on.
Times OP. Oh, come on. Is this very long? Okay, this very long. Mallow. Okay, text B Y minus of space and multiply and plus this one and multiply this one is just Y, yeah, just Y, just this Y. Oh no, it makes it so complex. If it's me, I just have one, maybe two. I won't make it so hard to understand.
So in the first loop, where option is equal to 0, it's just drawing it up here. Then when option is equal to 1, we're adding 15 back again. Then when option is equal to 2, we're adding 15 back again. So all that's good. Now we just need to get our scales. Width is easy. We're just taking that new width that we found, our option width, and we are doing the same thing we did before. So dividing it by the width of our text box, right?
It's very hard to understand what this X scale, yeah. This one minus this one, and it's all the text. It's hard to imagine what is this, yeah. I think it's very hard to imagine what this will become. It's very hard to imagine. O underscore and yeah, it's hard to imagine what is this becomes because it's all text. It's not very text BSPRW. There is no text B. Text box. Text B. Text B. There is no text B and underscore SPR underscore W. There's no such things. There's no such things. He means this. I think he means this. It's very hard to understand. Yeah, very smart, very smart. Yeah, look, it has arrows. X scale. It's hard to imagine what this X scale.
So it's the correct amount of pixels. And then for height, we just want a little bit of space in between each one of these. And in my notes, it looks like 1 pixel of space was good for me. So what I did was, we take that option space local variable, we just subtract a pixel from it, so the edges of
yeah, it's strings, yeah, and minus 1 numbers. It's very confusing, I think. It's very, very confusing. It's strings. Yeah, it's strings and add, subtract, and yeah, this, that. It's very confusing.
Are touching each other, and then we do the same thing.
Yeah, look.
Our text box, sprite, height, etc.
Yeah, look. And divide this. I don't even know what is text B. Sprite H. Why I don't even know what this becomes.
Rotation to 0, our color to C white.
It's very, very confusing.
alpha to 1, or whatever you want to set.
This is too difficult. Yeah, it's hard to imagine, especially this is divide. This is easier to understand. And yeah, every parameters here write a lot of things inside. Minus, yeah, minus and plus, yeah. And here is divide, x scale. Yeah, look, what is this? Divide this. What this becomes, I don't know. Fate.
Than those two. Rotation will probably give you some pretty messy results if you mess with that too much, so if you're going to change them, just stick to these two. So there's the box. Now let's actually draw the option text. Down here we'll say the option text.
I wonder if I can run this or not. Yeah, I can run. Just like I thought. Just like I thought, it's not gonna run. Oh, look. Look, it has arrows, my friend. Fate. Fate. Because it writes so complex. It's very easy to make mistakes. It runs so complex. It's very easy to make mistakes, my friend. Ninety-seven. Execute error. Love is all around. Break. No break, my friend. I should. Maybe, yeah. Love is all around. No. No. The option text. Fate will decide. Sorry, my friend. Fate says no. I should finish it. I should finish this, my friend. Sorry. Option text. Option text. Sorry, my friend. Maybe next time.
Oops. And this is pretty easy. Let's just go to draw text. We're going to do the same principle.
Draw text. It is okay, my friend. Thank you.
Labels here. So take our text B X, add our 16, and then
XPX. You're a hard-working guy. Thank you, my friend.
we're going to do like what we did down here, add back in a border, and we're adding this option border that we set. So plus underscore op board.
Oh no, plus. And a lot of underscores. A lot of underscores. A lot of underscores, my friend. I don't like underscores.
Then kind of follow suit with Y. We want to take the same Y position. I'm just going to copy all this. We're taking the exact same.
What? Y minus plus. Minus space multiply option number and plus OP space minus OP space and plus and multiply option number and plus OP space. What? Oh no. What is going on? I completely missed it. No. I got lost, my friend. Plus OP bar because it has too many things and yeah, it's easy to make mistakes. It's easy to get things wrong, right? It's very easy to make things wrong, yeah. Option number and plus option space, oops, plus op space. Yeah, look, I got wrong. Op space and multiply OP. Yeah, it's too long. It's very easy to make mistakes. It's got too difficult. Okay, too difficult, my friend. Yeah, you say it's wrong.
Y position, except again, we want to have a little bit of space so it's not touching the edges. And I just chose 2 pixels for this, since having...
I still want to plus 2. Come on, my friend. You just add a lot of things. Yeah. This one, if it's me, I just 1. Or maybe 2. I want multiply. And I want divide. That's very hard mess.
It as 4 pixels, since if I use this, it will be quite a chunky little box there. So again, this is just going to be you tweaking stuff, figuring it out however you want with your art style, any of that kind of stuff. And then now the text we want to draw is just the option that we are looping through. Okay.
Option OP. Okay.
So that should draw all of it. So if you haven't yet, go into your game text and add some options in. Now, we can't scroll through the options yet, and clicking them won't do anything, but let's just make sure that they're drawing properly. And to make sure to do that, you do have to add some options. So let's run the game. Okay, so here we are. I cleared everyone out except for this guy. So whenever I click this, it makes a thing, and once we get to the end, we have some options. Nice! That looks a little goofy without some of the other visuals. But we got it working. And if you don't like the way this looks, then you can change whatever you want about it. We're just here to get the principles.
Let me try my game. Oh no! Hey, his try is okay. My try, execution error. Come on. My try has problem, my dear friend. 97, 997, 90. Hmm. "97, look, the option box. There's problem, my friend. var OW equals var. Oh, come on. Variable. What? 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 Oh no. Execution error. What's wrong with it, my friend? String width. Option OP. I don't think there's error, my friend. String length. What's wrong? What is wrong, my dear friend? String width. I did everything like he did, but I got error, my friend.
Width of options like this, like they can get wider. We want to dynamically find that. And that's pretty easy to do. So let's make a new local variable. I'm going to call this var underscore O underscore W for option width. And we can set that to string width. Now this will return the width in pixels that our string is. The string that we are going to be measuring is the option that we're looping through. So we will say option OP. So on the first loop, when option
What's wrong with it, dear friend? Oh no, action draw. Yeah, it is fate, my friend.
Zero, we'll be getting the string width of option 0. So we want the width to be that size, but we also, like I said, don't want it touching. So we need to add the borders back in on the left and the right. So that would just be plus our op board times 2. So now
Yeah, maybe it's outside. Not swag, my friend. It's very easy to make mistakes. Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Space 150. It has need more space. Yeah, it has maybe 50, 70 about. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, it looks like this. Hard, my friend. Hard.
now we can just draw a little box there. So let's do a draw sprite extended. And it's going to be very similar to what we do down here. So we're going to use our text box sprite. So text B SPR. We can use that same text box image there. And now that we're going to be using these X and Y coordinates as references again, that'll be 3 different places we're going to be using it. And we're going to be using it again at some point. So it's probably best to actually store these in some local variables, I think. It'll be quite a chunky little box there. So again, this is just going to be you tweaking stuff, figuring it out however you want with your art style, any of that kind of stuff.
Sam's looking good. Thank you, my friend.
Is just the option that we are looking through. Okay. So that should draw all of it. So if you haven't yet, go into your game text and add some options in. Now, we can't scroll through the options yet, and clicking them won't do anything, but let's just make sure that they're drawing properly. And to make sure to do that, you do have to add some options. So let's run the game. Okay, so here we are. I cleared everyone out except for this guy. So whenever I click this, it makes a thing, and once we get to the end, we have some options. Nice! That looks a little goofy without some of the other visuals. But we got it working, and if you don't like the way this looks, then you can change whatever you want about it. We're just here to get the principle.
Looking good. Thank you, my friend. It's hard. Make game like Terraria, yeah. Yes, make game like Terraria. I'm PC. Very good, I'm PC. Yes, it is. Is everything fake? Yes. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It is not. Yeah, I almost made the same. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. It's almost the same. Play Terraria as well, yeah.
Back to our object text box. Now we want to be able to select through our options. Programming-wise, that could be easier. Let's go to option selection, and we want
option selection. BJ text box. Draw options. Draw options. Option selection.
want to now manipulate our option pause variable. Super easy way to do that would be to say option pause plus equals 2 different keyboard values. So we could say keyboard check press down. So VK down. Minus keyboard check pressed VK up.
Up.
If you watched the RPG tutorial series or the mini box system video, you know why this works. And if you don't, I'm pretty impressed that you got this far in this video. But you might want to go back and watch one of those. So now I'm just gonna clamp this.
This video says it's easy, but it's not. Yeah, he's very advanced programmer. He think it's easy. We are
value, like we did
beginner.
earlier, so it can't go out of.
Alright, clubs come. We are beginner. We are we feel it's very difficult. He is very advanced programmer. Clamp. Option pause. I know it's option pause. And the range is
The range. So we're clamping itself, we're clamping it to 0, and to our number of options, -1. Once again.
once again.
And for reasons explained earlier with how arrays work and how they count, -1 is going to be the highest array value. Now this means that you can't go out of range, but you could also set this up to where it loops around, and you could just say if option pause is greater than option number -1, you could set option pause back to 0, and if option pause is less than 0, then you could set it to option number -1. But normally if you don't have a lot of options, it really doesn't make a difference. And sometimes it can kind of help with the clarity to not have it loop all the way down. Maybe your option selection is just a colored word, and if you're just looping between two different options, some people might not be able to tell which option is actually selected. So that's something to keep in mind. But anyways, programming-wise, the option is now selected, but we need a visual indicator for it. And like I said, I want to make a little arrow. So I'm going to make an arrow sprite that's the same height as our option space.
Arrow,
really
what?
quick. I'm going to create the sprite, open it up. I'm going to set it to 15 by 15, and then I'm just going to center it. So it might be like a black outline arrow
What?
like this. I'll close it up like that. I'll name it SPR text box arrow. You could also do like a
Arrow.
screen style, like pointing finger or something like that.
Arrow.
Sprite that's the same height as
Arrow,
our
not
option space
arrow.
really quick.
Arrow.
Sprite, open it up. I'm going to set it to 15 by 15.
Arrow, not arrow, my friend. Arrow sprite. Okay, 15 by 15. Arrow. Not arrow, my friend. Arrow. Edit image.
And then I'm just going to center it. So I might do like a black outline arrow like this. I'll close it up like
Okay. I will make it too. I will make it too. And yeah. Make them like Love is all around, so you can work with beautiful models. That's not my fate, my friend. Not my fate.
that. I'll name it SPR text box arrow.
Xbox SPR. SPR text box arrow. SPR text box the arrow. Okay.
You could also do like a Square Enix style, like pointing finger or something like that. And I'm gonna keep it. In this top left, because I want this to just line up at the top of my highest selected option. So I'm going to go back to my text box, and we're going to draw the arrow. And we only want to...
Option box. Arrow, draw arrow. I can't marry Zheng Ziyan. It's my fate to be single, my friend.
On the selected option.
I can't marry anyone.
By saying if our option pause is equal to op.
If option pause equal to op, what do you mean? If option pause. I don't know what do you mean arrow? Marry Shen Huixin not also not my fate. Not my fate.
Then we can draw it. This works because in this loop we're going through every single option, which means that if the loop that we're on is the same as our option position, then that means that is the selected option that we are on. If option pause is 1 and we are on the 1 loop, then that means we can draw our arrow. So let's say draw sprite, say sprite, text box arrow,
Just right. Just right. Text box. SPR. SPR. Text box arrow. Sub image.
Just draw the first sub image, and then for the X,
0. For the X,
we actually just want this one to line up with the end of the normal text box, since we
underscore X text B.
Gave ourselves that space here, and then we wanted to draw at the exact same Y position. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it.
Copy that and paste it. Copy this and paste it.
And that should give us what we're looking for. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Very, very nice.
Very, very nice. Shaolu wants to marry James White, his fate. No one wants to marry me, my friend. What? Oh, okay. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Nice. Very, very nice. Nice, very, very nice. Very swag game, yeah. It's me, move everywhere. Nice, very, very nice.
Now we can select our options, and we have a visual indicator that we are doing so. The last thing to do is...
We should make this a little bigger. Yeah, because I should make my image a little bigger, maybe 50. It's too small. Yeah, but X should move left. Move left a little bit. Move left. Move left a little bit. So in the text box, draw event. Draw options. X minus 100 maybe. Yeah, maybe minus 550. Maybe minus 50. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Is everything fade? Yes, my friend. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, very swag. Is everything fade? Yes, it is.
Is just make sure that we can actually link our text boxes together and have... So now we can select our options, and we have a visual indicator with the end of the normal text box, since we gave ourselves that space here, and then we want it to draw at the exact same Y position. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it, and that should give us what we're looking for. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Very, very nice. So now we can select our options, and we have a visual indicator that we are doing so. The last thing to do is just make sure that we can actually link our text boxes together and have real branching dialogue. So done with drawing.
What?
Now we need to go to our flip through the pages. So whenever we're done with this text box, we need to create a new one if necessary, and that is so easy to do. Let's go before our instance is destroyed here. We will say link text for options, and easy.
Link text for options. Link text for options.
The easiest way for us to determine if we even want to link any text at all is to just say if our option number is greater than 0.
If option number is greater than 0. If option number greater than 0, not 1. What and what?
Then we want to create a new text box. So let's do create text box. And the ID we want to
Create text box ID.
use is this variable over here. If you remember our option link ID that we always set with our script options. So we'll say option link ID
Option link ID
of our option position. And so
What?
save
option position.
frame that we're done with this text box, we're getting rid of this one, and we're creating a new one that is the response to whatever that actual option was. All in the same frame, so it shouldn't link out of existence or anything like that. It just carries on. We're about to find out if what I just said is true. First, go to your script game text, set up a little conversation like this. To avoid any possible confusion, I would just copy this as closely as you can. You really need to make sure that this right here, these link ID in the script options, you need to make sure that this is the exact same thing as this. No extra spaces, correct capitalization if you're going to put any in there, all that stuff. It needs to be exactly the same. So let's find out if it works. Okay, so if we say yes, it should give us this answer with just one single exclamation point. Look at that. And if we say no, and look at that. Now you could do some super...
Let's try my Let's try my work. Is everything fade? Yes, it is. Very cool, very swag. I like it. Okay. Is everything fade? No, it's not. You have to work hard. There is no fade. Okay, it works. It works, my friend. Very cute, very swag. It worked, my dear friend.
Nested conversations with this. And honestly, it is kind of a skill to just get good at keeping this managed in your head and reading it properly. One of the best things you can do for yourself is heavily commenting stuff and commenting it in ways like this technique here, where you know big different sections start, all that kind of stuff. Keep things really spaced out if you need to. Like keep big boy conversations in their own little world. Yeah, so that is the actual branching dialogue part of the system.
Final note.
So just like last time, this is kind of the end of the second section. If anything's going wrong or anything's kind of weird, now's the time to skim back through again, go back, re-listen to stuff. It's super, super helpful to re-listen to things, especially once you kind of have all the code already done and you can just look at it line for line. Now, if you've come this far, definitely keep watching, because you've done a lot of work and a lot of setup for some really, really cool expressive stuff, like different colors for letters, different effects, and an improved way that the text actually wraps around. So yeah, once you're all ready to go, we can start on our final stretch.
Okay, there's still one. Final stretch. But he says it's a 5 branching dialogue.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here with Keith, co-star of my upcoming
Part
film.
5, okay. I only finished part 2. Part 3. Part 5. Part 4.
Keith, you want to tell people the big news?
Part 5.
Oh, he's the worst. Sign up now, and you'll get unlimited $15.
Okay, enough. Enough. Save the game. Save the game and leave. It's time for me to say goodbye, my dear friend. No, it's not. You have to work hard. There's no fate. Yes, it is. Very cool, very swag. I like it. Okay, thank you for watching, my friend. Thank you. I want to thank you. Very cool, very swag. Thank you.